Namaste, this is Monica and I welcome you to today's practice, which is focused on your breathing. Basically, we are going to really be dedicated to our breathing in this practice. Of course, we'll be making all the movements because this practice is also very good for mobility, but I will keep reminding you on your breath, and we will try and incorporate a mindful breathing in all the poses that we are going to do. So let's meet on the mat and let's explore this practice together. I would invite you to come on your mat and lie down on your belly, keeping your arms crossed in front of you. And maybe walk your elbows a little bit closer. Allow the back of your foot to rest on the floor. So we are bringing the elbows closer because we want our chest to be lifted. And then you can place your head on the crossed arms. And allow yourself to feel your breath as it is. Surrender on the ground. And you can notice as you breathe in, your belly fills in. And you can feel the expansion in your rib cage, in your chest, and in your collarbones. And we'll continue to keep this breath as in the anchor throughout the practice. And with an exhalation, for a moment, you can release your arms, take your arms on the side and allow the side of your head to rest on the mat. Shoulders relaxing on the mat. Continue to watch your breath as it is. You can now place your palms right next to your chest. Tuck your toes. Lift yourself back up. And you can either sit in Vajrasana or in a cross-legged position. We'll be chanting 1 Om Tri Shantis to begin our practice. Join your palms to the heart center. Breathe in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. As you exhale, you can open your eyes. You can take your arms behind you, interlace your fingers, and feel your shoulder blades coming together. Inhale, look up. And exhale completely. As you exhale, fold forward. paying the attention to each and every breath here. Breathing in and out through your nostrils. Again, as you inhale, lift yourself back up, release your arms, and sit in a cross-legged position. You can place your palms over your knees. We are going to make a rotation in the hips. So inhale to start to rotate your hips into clockwise direction. And maybe coordinating with your breath. As you inhale, take your hips back. As you exhale, folding in forward. Use a dry breath if you want. Remember that our breath is our anchor here. So we are all the time connected with the breath, watching it happening and how it is happening without trying to make any change there. Change the direction. Exhale to rotate. Inhale to take your hips back. And you can come back to the center, place your palms behind you, open your legs in the opposite direction. Stretch your arms to the front, interlace your fingers, pointing your fingers towards your toes. Exhale to roll forward, inhale to come back. Remember this, exhale to go forward, inhale to come back and rotate. You can start with clockwise or anti-clockwise, anything that feels better. And change the direction. You can use Ujjayi breath using the back of your throat muscles, as if you're fogging a glass, making a sound like that. That can help you to keep connected with your breath. And come back to the center. Bend your right knee here. Draw your left knee here. Draw your left foot closer to your left sit bone. And place your right palm on your left thigh, pressing that knee slightly in maybe, or the thigh in. Inhale to stretch the left side and exhale as you bring your torso down on the side as much as you can. Breathe. Watch your breath. Inhale to lift your torso up. Exhale, place your left palm on the left side. Stretch the right side of the arm and fold over to your left. Keeping your legs as they are. As you inhale, come back to the center. Release, change the side, draw your right foot towards your right and open your left leg. Inhale to lift your torso to the right side and exhale, bending over to your left. Breathe. Remember, the breath is your anchor for the practice. And as you exhale, place your right palm on the right side, stretch the left arm up. Inhale, lift the torso, exhale to fold. Breathe normally. And as you prepare to release, inhale to come back in the center. Bend your left knee, draw your left foot closer to your sit bone as well. For the butterfly, your feet may be facing up or each other. Hug your toes, lift your torso up, Maybe slight cushions under your knees or pressing them towards the mat. As you exhale, soften your body, soften your shoulders, and inhale. Lift your torso, open your chest, stay here, breathe normally. And as you exhale, you will start to fold forward as much as you can. Keep softening your body as you go into your forward fold. Soften your core. And breathe normally once you stay there. And again, as you inhale, bring yourself back in the center. Bring your knees back together, and we are going to swing our knees back to come into the tabletop position. Start to breathe normally here, and then as you move into the pose, inhale, a nice deep inhale to lift your chest up, look up. Exhale completely to relax your torso, relax your spine, curve them up, tailbone pointing down. Inhale. And as long as you're connected with your breath, make the speed of the movement is up to you. If you feel because of the speed you're losing the connection with the breath and you're not able to focus, then take what works for you the best to stay connected. After a few rounds, you come back in the center. Breathe normally here, 1 or 2 breaths here. And as you inhale, start to lift your right arm up, open your chest to the right. Moving into your thread and needle, then maybe with an exhalation, taking your right arm through your left armpit, the side of your head resting on the floor. If you can, take your left arm also at the back. And come back to the center. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Breathe normally. And with another inhale, raise your left arm up. Exhale to going into your full variation maybe. Open your right shoulder. And as you prepare to come out of your pose, bring your right palm on the side, on the mat. Inhale to lift yourself back up to come back on your force. And with an exhalation, we are going to walk our palms forward for the puppy pose. Sink the chest down. Feel free to fold the mat to support your knees and rest your chin or forehead on the mat. Breathe normally as you stay here. Keep your breath as your anchor. And again, to prepare to come out, press your palms down on the mat. You lift your torso, walk your palms back, tuck your toes, and let us move into the downward dog. Take your hips back, heels reaching the floor if possible, and maybe a little bit of movement happening in your heels up and down to loosen those hamstrings, and breathe normally as you do that. And you can then bend your knees. Inhale and then exhale to look forward, and you can step or walk forward to the top of the mat. Inhale to move into your half lift. Look forward again. Keep sending your hips back and keep your shoulders back. One nice deep breath in here. Inhale. And exhale, soften your belly to fold forward. Allow the crown of your head to point towards the floor. And you can bend both of your knees from here. Inhale to raise your arms. Maybe engaging your bandhas or dhyana bandha by pulling your navel in. Also squeeze your hips together for Muladhara bandha. And from here, exhale, a deep exhale to bring your arms down into the forward fold. Bend your knees again. Inhale back into your chair pose. Breathe normally when you stay here. Inhale, straighten your knees, join your palms back together. And as you exhale, back into your Tadasana. Palms forward, feet parallel to each other, chin parallel to the floor. Relax your shoulders. And open your feet. 4 feet distance apart for warrior 2. Start with parallel foot. Turn the right foot out. Stretch your arms in the T shape. Bend your right knee to bring it over your right heel. And breathe normally as you stay here, looking at the right palm. And moving into your side angle pose. As you exhale, bring your right forearm on your right thigh. Remember to focus on your breath, not the movement as much. So once you take your awareness before moving into any pose, take your awareness to your breath first and then the movement. So remember, okay, I have to exhale before I move forward or before I fold forward. So just making that intention to stay connected with the breath all the time. Inhale, lift yourself back up, straighten your knees, turn the right foot out, normal breath here, and exhale to open your left leg towards the left side. Stretch your arms, normal breathing, bend your knee, looking at your left palm. And with an exhalation, moving into the side angle pose, choose your variation. And normal breathing as you hold here. Inhale to lift yourself back up to come back in the center. Exhale, straighten your knee, turn the left foot in. Now big toes slightly in, hands on your hips for Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale to lift your torso and exhale, start to fold forward. Remember to exhale and inhale as you move into your pose. Palms in between your feet, shoulder distance apart. Maybe as you inhale, you may want to stay in half lift or going all the way down into your full variation of the pose. See what works out for you. Softening your core here into your forward fold and breathe normally. If you don't find your breath smooth, then you know there is something not right about the alignment. So fix your alignment, find your grounding, and find that smooth flow of the breath. As you inhale, look back up and walk your palms forward. Wide-legged downward dog. Fingertips nicely spread out. With an inhalation, look up, look forward. And exhale to take your hips back, take your chest towards your thighs. Normal breath. And then you can walk your palms back. Hands on your hips to come all the way back up. Turn the feet a little bit out. Exhale to bend your knees. Bring them over your heels. Inhale, bring your torso in the center. Join your palms to the heart center. And as you inhale, lift your torso. Pull the navel in. Feel the nice opening in the chest. Relax those shoulders and breathe normally. And straighten both of your knees to step your feet with an exhalation together. We are going to move into the tree pose. You can shift all your weight on your left foot. Wide spread your toes and place them on the floor as away as they can be from each other. Shift your weight to the right foot and then left foot or left foot, whichever foot you're doing first. I am balancing on the left one first. Maybe bring your right foot all the way up. Breathe normally. Inhale, lift your chest, palms to the heart center. And then breathe normally. Continue to focus on your breath. And as you find your balance here, move on to the other side. Shifting your weight to the right foot. Left foot on your thigh. Inhale, open your chest, palms to the heart center. Finding your gaze point and breath. If you find your breath is getting shorter and shorter, then relax. We want nice and relaxing breath in whatever pose that we are doing. And with an exhalation, release your palms, release your legs. Feet hip distance apart for malasana, maybe slightly diagonal or parallel as it works out for you. Palms to the heart center. Inhale, lift your torso first here in the standing position itself. And with an exhalation, you start to squat down. Bring your hips down. A long exhalation as you bring yourself down. And once you reach down, you breathe normally. Allow your heels to lift up if that's more accessible for you. With an exhalation, release, bring your palms behind you, bring your hips back down and extend your legs to the front, in front of you. into the asana, palms on the side. Send your shoulders back. If you feel your shoulders are rounding, you roll them back up and send them back. Open the chest, pull the navel in, knees pressing down, and breathe normally here. With an inhalation, raise your arms up to lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, soften your belly to fold forward. A long exhalation. Once you reach to your shin, ankle, or hook your toes, you may want to take one more lift here with a nice inhalation and exhale to fold a bit more deeper. And then breathe normally. As you inhale, look back up. Stay here. Breathe normally. Just looking back up, lifting your torso. 2 more breaths here. And you can with an inhalation, raise your arms to lengthen your spine up and exhale to release. Moving into a twist. So you can draw your right heel closer to your right sit bone, or some of you may be able to may want to place the right foot beyond your left knee. Maybe draw your left foot also outside your hip. Inhale to find the lifting in the torso as you raise your arms up. Exhale, soften your belly and twist. Left arm outside your right knee. Open, squeeze your abdomen out and find yourself breathing normally. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale to release. Change. Normal breath. Inhale, lengthen up. Find the lengthening. And exhale, soften your belly to twist. Inhale and exhale to release. Bring your palms again behind you to open your legs in the opposite direction. We are going to explore a variation of Ovishd Konasana, wide leg seated forward fold. Maybe press your palms down, lift your hips. You may want to slide one leg after the other a little bit. And if you feel your lower back is rounding, slide a cushion under your hips. Open the chest with an inhalation and exhale to maybe fold forward. You may want to keep your palms forward and walk them forward to sink the chest down. I would leave that choice to you for the position of the palms. And maybe in between you may want to take an inhale to lift the chest and exhale to try and use that exhalation to go deeper towards the mat. Inhale, lift the chest and exhale a little bit more deeper. And then continue breathing normally, shoulders relaxed. And you can walk your palms back. Now for the next one, you have two options. You can either draw your right heel closer to your sit bone. Some of you, if it is accessible for you, you take the right shin back. Exactly how we put in Virasana. So our right hip is inside the right heel here. Yes. And now you can raise your arms up as you inhale, lift the torso, and you exhale to fold onto your left side. You may want to rotate your arm and catch hold of your foot with your palm if you reach all the way. If not, that's okay. Opening your chest to the ceiling here. Breathe normally. Inhale and bring yourself back in the center. Lengthen your spine. With an exhalation, release. We are going to change the side. You can shift your weight towards your right hip as you draw your left heel towards you. Take it back and then shift your weight to the left hip to open your right leg to the right side. Again, as you inhale, lengthen up and exhale to fold over to your right. A nice side release for your body here. Inhale to come back up. And you can draw your right shin also to the back if it is possible for you. If not, one leg can be forward or one leg can be bent, pointing towards the floor. But if you can take both of your legs back, you can feel free to do that. So you have two options. If you want a cushion under your hips, slide a cushion and then maybe place your palms on the mat behind you, open your chest, drop the head back. And keep opening your chest. Inhale to open. Feel the arc in your spine, your palms pressing down, the back of the foot pressing down on the mat. And then as you exhale, release, walk your palms back. Bring your body back in the center. Place your palms in front of you. Lift your hips up. Take your legs back to lie down on your belly. We're going to move into Sphinx pose. So you can place your forearms on the mat. And as you inhale, the back of the foot resting on the mat. Lift your chest. Breathe normally. You can feel your elbows pressing down on the mat, giving a more lift to your shoulders. However, your shoulders are relaxed. Well done. Now with an exhalation, soften your body fully and bring your forehead back on the ground. Place your palms right next to your chest. Tuck your elbows towards your body. Inhale and lift the chest up. Exhale, bring your chest down. One more time, inhale for Cobra. And exhale. Bring your chest down. And we are going to move to the child pose from here. So press your palms down, tuck your toes, lift your torso as you inhale, and exhale to move into the child pose. You can keep your knees wide open, the big toes together, draw a cushion under your hips if need be, walk your palms forward. Inhale, look up, exhale, allow your chest to sink down. Relax and soften yourself. And again, we are going to lift ourselves back up. Palms right next to your chest or face. Lift your torso. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your feet together. Lie down on your back. Moving into the sleeping pigeon pose. With an inhalation, you bring both of your knees closer to your chest. And then place your right ankle over the left thigh. Hug your under thigh or hug your left shin. You inhale to straighten your spine on the mat, pressing it down, and exhale to press that knee towards your chest. And breathe normally after that. So we're not trying to make any change in the breath. The moment when we notice that our breath is just shortening, then we know that we need to probably pause and then start again. But if you find your breath comfortable, then you're okay. So breath is also the indicator of whether or not you're able to do the practice in the right alignment. If you're in right alignment, your breath will be always normal and smooth. Exhale, release, change the side. And again, exhale to release. Bring both of your knees close to your shoulders. And we are going to open our shin for the happy baby pose. So as you exhale, open your shin, feet pointing up towards the ceiling. Your ankles and your knees are in one line. Catch hold of your ankles, or maybe lift your hips a little bit up, and then place your palms inside your feet. Exhale to press that lower back down again, and allow yourself to breathe normally after that. And slowly bring your feet back down. Bring your knees back together, arms to the T shape. You can move into a twist. You can either stretch your left leg out and just drop your right knee, or you can draw both of your knees on one side. With an exhalation, allow your twist to get deeper more and more. Come back to the center and relax. One more side, changing the side. So whenever we connect with our breath, our mind totally focuses on our being from doing. So it also activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the sense of relaxation, and your capacity to relax even in stress times. And with an exhalation, come back to the center, relax into your Shavasana, keeping your legs away from your body, legs away from each other, and your arms away from your torso. And find yourself relaxing. And remember to watch your breath as it is. We are allowing ourselves to relax in this awareness of our breath, keeping the breath as an anchor for our focus. And you can do this throughout the day. You can notice how in the movement we still made sure that we are inhaling and exhaling before making our movement. Like that, you can continue to be aware of your breath throughout the day, keeping yourself relaxed and focused on the present moment. And you can continue here for as long as you wish into your relaxation. If you would like to come out, you can start to move your toes and fingers gently. You can move your head from one side to the other. Make whatever movement that your body feels like making. Bend your knee, roll over to your right. And take your time to come up. Taking a moment here to watch our breath again in the sitting posture with relaxed shoulders, relaxed jaw. A lot of tension that we have removed from the body. You can maybe notice your breath has become smoother than when you have started the practice. Let's join the palms to the heart center to chant one Om Tri Shantis. Breathe in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you for joining me in If you have any comments, any feedback, or anything that you would like to talk about, share your experience with me in the comment section. I love to hear your experience always. And I hope to see you soon again in some other practice. Until then, bye-bye.